Alright, it's time for that review, baby, which I'm doing this video twice because the first one got deleted some type of way. It got cut off, and I didn't know that was going to happen. Anyway, let's get into it. Luffy's getting washed by Katakuri, and that's when Brule says, "You didn't know this, but I'm Katakuri's cheerleader. Bring it on." That's basically what she says. She does the spirit fingers and everything. Now, she's sack riding. I mean, she's sack riding hard. She talking about some. She said Dogtooth is perfect. He's perfect in every way. This guy's a legend. He came out the womb walking. He walked out of Big Mom's big crotch. Like he just walked out like this. Like he took the umbilical cord off. Like came out and just sat there like this and took a nap and said, "I need me some lean. Where's that codeine?" That's what he said. That was his first words. The moment he was born. And that's when Katakuri, he said, "Yo, stop sack riding so hard." She said, "No, big bro. You're just so perfect. Even your scrotum is just smooth. It's not a wrinkle on it." You know what I mean? Like, she just going at him. And Luffy got tired of hearing about that, so he came at her, and Dogtooth stopped him. He was like, "Yo, what you doing? You ain't gonna put your hands on my little sis. You get killed for stuff like that." That's basically what he said. And he pulls out some spear. Now, I don't know what the spear is. It might be some type of legendary weapon, almost like these swords we be seeing from different places. I know Cracker had a legendary sword, so if Dogtooth is the top tier dude, it would make sense that he's got a legendary weapon as well. Now, anyway, Brule somehow found out that Luffy was communicating with the Straw Hats and said to meet up on Coco Island. Maybe she got some type of connection with the mirrors or something like that. I don't know exactly how it went. But anyway, she went ahead and communicated that to Perospero. Now, Big Mom, she headed towards Nut Island, and Perospero's like, "Yo, the cakes is like the cake is over on Coco Island. Like you heading towards Nut Island. That's Nut Island. Yeah, that's Nut Island over the cake. The cake is over this way. Like it's in the opposite direction." Now, Big Mom smells something because you can see her sniffing. I have no clue what's over there. I guess they're building a suspense for something. We have no clue what's over there. We don't know what's going to happen. We just got to wait for it. But that means it's not going to be as exciting. The build-up is not exciting. It's just, okay, something's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? We got to get a little bit more than that in order to know that it's going to be huge. I don't know what's going on over there. Anyway, Katakuri's going at Luffy full strong. And Luffy's able to dodge a lot of these attacks. And Katakuri says, "You're pissing me off because I'm a G. And usually when I start shooting, they just drop like flies, baby. So with all that dodging you're doing, you're really pissing me off." Like, because he's used to hitting his target. And Luffy is like frustrating him. Now, this is the part that got me. And this is probably one of the biggest parts of the chapter. He says, "Gear forth, I'm intrigued." So I think he's going to try to like Luffy was getting ready to go into Gear 4 when he did it. Like he got wrapped up and Luffy's getting ready to go into Gear 4. And Katakuri says, "Gear 4, I'm intrigued." Now, what I've seen was so far is that Katakuri's been using Luffy's fighting style. So this is how I see it. This is my theory. Katakuri is such a G. When he fights people, he uses their fighting style to do it. He's using his own personal devil fruit to mimic other people's devil fruit. I think what he's trying to do is incorporate different styles and just better his fighting style in total, just by being able to adapt to different styles. And he can use other people's power. Not necessarily like just steal other people's power, but he just figures out their techniques. He's that good. He can figure out your technique and go to work. Now I wonder why he's got the cuts on his mouth like this, like he got slashed in prison or something like that, when he's never lost. Brule says he's never taken a loss, baby. No L's. You know what I mean? So we gotta find out how he got that, how he got slit up, like somebody went with the ox, with the razor blade, with the gem star. Just it might have been Big Mom that did that. You know, he might have been the only one to stand up to and survive or something like that. Now, anyway, it looks like he's getting ready to try Gear Force. Like he's going to try to use that technique. And based on the fact that he can turn his body into mochi, he should be able to take it because his body won't be under the same stress that a normal person's body would be if they use it, if he turns into mochi or whatever. Or partially turn into mochi or whatever. You know, whatever he's got to do. So that's going to be interesting. Also, he's got an awakening. So this could be a chance for Luffy to learn something. The guy used Gear Force with awakening. So Luffy's going to be like, okay, baby, I see how I can use awakening with my Gear Force powers. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. So there you have it. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, I think that Katakuri is just so good that he incorporates people's styles just to get a better sense of how to fight each individual opponent. So if he comes across another opponent that fights similar to Luffy, he'll wash him. He already got experience. Most people don't adapt. I think he can just adapt real good and real quickly. Okay, anyway, Pedro is crying and whatnot. I mean, not Pedro, Peckham, because Pedro got killed. He got murked. Got hurt. Now, Tamago's like, yo, we need to watch out for these Straw Hats. They done did a couple things. They done did some things up in here. And one of the brothers is like, yo, we ain't worried about them. They just some low-class pirates. And Tamago's like, low class. Look what they did to this island. Look what they did over here. They did. You know what I mean? So he's very suspicious. Not only that, he knows Pedro. He's like, yo, if Pedro if Pedro co-signed them, it's legit, baby. He said Pedro doesn't certify anything that's not on point. So he knows it's the real deal. They're dealing with the real deal. Anyway, Capone, he's heading for Coco Island. Brule knows about Coco Island, so they're gonna send a couple people over there, whatever. They sending some people over there. It's gonna be a meetup over there. Also, it looks like German's heading towards Coco Island because when the dude calls up the German kingdom, what's his name? Niji. He has somebody hostage and forces them to tell the Big Mom pirates that they beat Germa and that Germa's done. It like we left everything. I mean, we left the cloning stuff intact, but we washed the entire fleet. But I don't see Judge. So I'm guessing Ichiji is running things right now. And the thing I like about Ichiji running things is the fact that he's the most standout character in terms of Ichiji and Niji. Yanji, Yanji's interesting, but he's the most standout character basically in Germa. You know what I'm saying? In terms of his personality, in terms of the things he's done so far, all that, he's the most gaudy one of them all or whatever. I mean, like, he just shows off. He's just showing off. So, for him to not be Ichiji, like usually it's the top brother, the oldest brother that's gonna be the real G. No, they gave it to number 2. That makes it seem more legit to me. Because it ain't gonna always be the oldest brother that's gonna be the G out of the family. It's Ichiji. It's number 2. He's the G. But yeah, I don't see Germa. So to me, that's telling me that maybe Ichiji is running things right now. Did Germa get defeated? Is he knocked out? Whatever's going on, I don't know. And then also on top of that, they're planning on going to do something to the Straw Hats. It said that they got to deal with them. Like, and I'm looking like Straw Hats just help save y'all motherfucking life. Y'all gonna deal with them? Now you gonna mess around and get dealt with. No, I'm playing, but let me stop. Yeah. So I wonder exactly what they're gonna do, and why do they want to do that? Like, seriously, that tell you how jacked up Germa is. But I'm not surprised that they beat these guys because there's really no G's in that group that they sent after them. They didn't send no real big heavy hitters, and Germa are heavy hitters. So I'm not surprised they got murked. They got clapped up. But yeah, this is a good chapter. Good chapter. I'm interested in Katakuri first off. That's really what I'm interested in. because not only can we get someone who can copy other or some people's techniques, which is interesting because we haven't seen it before. We've seen it in other things, but we haven't seen it in One Piece before like this. That's gonna be interesting. Luffy fighting up against him. I want to see Luffy get beat again. I'm hoping he gets. I hope Luffy loses. Luffy learning how to use Awakening. This might be part of that step in that. That's interesting. And also we got Big Mom. She's going to Nut Island. I don't know exactly what that's about, but maybe something might transpire. But I'm not really all that interested in it. But oh well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.